Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Make Our World Your Runway. As you know, this show is not only about the pageant and the beauty industry, but of course, it is fashion, modeling. And of course, a few weeks ago, we had someone on here that had a law degree. So we also include business as well as the entertainment industry. And today we have a pretty packed show. We're going to do a recap on an amazing photo shoot that took place on Margaritaville at Sea with the Miss International World pageant and some beautiful models. And also, we are going to do a recap today because I have my special guest, Maria Renee Davila, who is the CEO and founder of 100 Successful Women in Business. And we just did a successful roadshow in Miami last week, honoring women for International Women's Month. But as always, we have a few announcements that we like to make before we get on to our show. And we always like to remind everyone to subscribe to the Global Trade Chamber YouTube channel so that you can view all the shows from Make Our World Your Runway and Success Stories. And I highly recommend you always turning into Success Stories, which is produced by the Global Trade Chamber, because that does highlight some of the most amazing women in the world of business and community service. And volume 2 of the 100 Most Successful Women in Business book is now out, and it's available on Amazon. And I always highly recommend that you get a copy of that book. You will not be able to put it down. And they call it Scratch from Success. And the reason why they do that is because you had a lot of women that started with humble beginnings and became some of the most powerful and successful entrepreneurs in the world. And they've also done some fabulous things in community service. And I know later on in this year, volume 3 will be coming out. And if you want to know more about how to get involved with this and everything that 100 Successful Women and the Global Trade Chamber is doing, please go to the website, www.100swb.com for all the information. And this way you can follow everything that they are doing and all the events that are coming up. And as I said, we just did a successful roadshow, and they're going to be going all around the country this year. And in December, Mumbai, India, where they are going to be doing their big convention this year. That's going to be very exciting. So again, Mumbai, India in December. And again, always go to the website, www.100swb.com for all the details. And now on to our show. As I said, we're going to be doing a recap of an event that took place a few weeks ago. And it was for the Miss International World, contestants and models. And we did a fabulous photo shoot on board the beautiful Margaritaville at Sea. Now, as many of you know, Miss International World is not just a pageant and not about beauty. We are a way of life for all women. We empower them through a crown. And at Miss International World, we do make dreams become reality. Okay, all of our ladies have gone on to so many wonderful things because we drive to find beauty with purpose. And we are all about, as I said, providing opportunities for this women. So we're for women. We are truly a beauty pageant that has a purpose. And Margaritaville at Sea, of course, has been our main sponsor for the last 5 years. And we are so honored to once again take back the pageant in October to Margaritaville at Sea. And we did this beautiful shoot with 2 of our great sponsors, Ice Cream Sunscreen and Lip Balm Products. Okay, and they are very friendly. They're animal cruelty-free, sulfate-free, parabens-free, water-resistant. And the sunscreen product is made for all ages. And you can use them on your face and your body, and they are FDA approved. Absolutely fabulous products, and we are so happy to have them as a sponsor to the Miss International World Pageant. And then also, we included our other main sponsor, which was Trophy Resort and Swimwear. Now, this is very interesting because the owner of that company, Raj Umathankan, he's the founder and creative director. And he started Trophy to bring vibrant swimwear to the Indian market, but now he has grown all over the world. And we are so honored to have him as the swimwear sponsor to Miss International World. So we want to thank Raj for allowing us to do this photo shoot with his amazing products. And we also have some other people that we would like to thank as well. Okay, in addition to Ice Cream Sunscreen and Trophy Swimwear and we had a couple of other great designers. who added to this fabulous shoot, which is Mapali. And they have also been a sponsor to Miss International World. And Kara's Fashions, which you can find them on Instagram as Karen Fashions Inc. They are absolutely amazing. Once again, Kara Fashions Inc. They are great. They've got a lot of clothes from Brazil, absolutely amazing. So we want to thank them for stepping up to the plate and being a sponsor to Miss International World. Photography was done by George Anthony Wakefield. Shoot director Susmita Patel for SB Fashion Direct LLC, and of course myself, Angela Posillico, pageant director for Miss International World. And we do want to thank the videographers, Bluro Media. They did a fantastic job. When you see this video, you are going to be so amazed how they captured the ship, the ladies, and everything in our surroundings. It was absolutely great. So we hope you all look forward to that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about this fabulous event that we did in Miami with the 100 Successful Women in Business and the Global Trade Chamber. It was a rock star roadshow. It was fabulous, honoring women from all over, once again, for International Women's Month and International Women's Day. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I am going to bring on Maria Renee Davila. She is the CEO and founder of 100 Successful Women in Business, and we're going to talk about this latest show that we have just done and also upcoming shows. So stay tuned. Because it's International Women's Month, and also we're still celebrating International Women's Day. So thank you, Maria, for joining us once again on Make Our World Your Runway.
Hi, Angela. Thank you so much. I'm so happy and excited about the interview today because we're going to be talking about the successful women in business. You help us a lot and support us a lot that day. So it was a very nice event.
It was a great event, and the ladies from Miss International World, and you know what was so exciting about it is that we had a girl from Canada who traveled to be part of the event, and also we had India Davis from the Bahamas, who's Miss International World Global, who traveled to be here. So the ladies came from far and wide because they see this as a great opportunity to honor women, and they made a lot of connections. So I thank you for providing that opportunity for us and for all the ladies.
Well, first of all, the girls are beautiful.
Yes.
That day they were definitely, I will say, highlighting the event with the crowns and the bands. What is it? The bands, right?
Yeah, the sashes, the banners. Yes, exactly.
The sashes and the crowns. They were super, participating in all the activities that we have. We had the 360 booth. So
yes.
That was a special touch, and I'm very happy that they made it. I remember the girl from Bahamas.
Yeah.
From the Bahamas.
Flights.
Yeah, but she made it. She
did. She did. She made it. She was not going to give up. I mean, her flight was delayed coming out of the Bahamas, and then they sent her to JFK, and then from JFK she had to go to Atlanta, and then finally Miami.
But she did it, and I think she was there in the morning or afternoon.
She came in the early afternoon, and she even went into the bathroom and got dressed, and she had her crown and her banner.
Very professional and beautiful. And also the rest of the queens. I also remember the little one.
Yes, Little Miss International World. Yes.
She was so cute, and she has a lot of potential in the future.
Yes.
Very happy about that. And everything in general was very nice. Produced the day of the event. Everything was okay. We incorporated this year new activities like the
Yes.
speed networking,
Oh, that was great.
well, our famous red carpet, and that always is part of our events. And another new thing that we incorporated is the 360 booth. Because, you
Yes.
know, that is the tendency. People love to take pictures and the videos there, so that was very nice.
It was great. And what I was most impressed about, and I really got a lot of information from this, was the speakers. And one of the speakers who does personal injury, she was amazing. And a lot of people don't realize that when you're in an accident, okay, or you have a slip and fall, like I had many years ago.
I remember, yes.
Yeah, she gave me information about that I didn't know. And my mother just recently being in a car accident, I did not know that when your insurance company calls you, even if you don't have an attorney yet, she advised, do not speak with them because anything you say, they will use against you. And
The insurance, really?
yeah, the insurance.
Wow.
She was absolutely, I never heard an attorney speak like this. So I highly encourage anybody that's going to come to a lot of your next events or our events to definitely go in and listen to the speakers because you'd be surprised the information that you pick up and that you don't know. And when you don't know something, it could definitely hurt you. She was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, well, talking about the insurance, I recently, my husband had, it was not an accident, but he was part of an accident. And
Right.
for some reason, the insurance said that he was 40% responsible. But we didn't know anything. So, like what you're saying is that imagine if I would have the chance to talk to this attorney before, probably I would have, you know, better ideas on tips on how to handle the situation. So we end up paying over $1,000. My prime went up because of that little incident.
Oh yeah, I
So
know.
this is ridiculous. But the fact that, you know, we have several speakers and experts in different industries during this expo is important.
Exactly.
People need to go there. They have to listen, and it's a valuable information.
Totally. I mean, all the speakers are great. And another thing I'd like to tell our viewers, if anyone out there is a veteran, okay, and you do get into an accident and your insurance should go up, go to USAA. Because if you are a veteran and you've had an honorable discharge and in good standing, they will lower your rates. And they also will help any veteran with an accident.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
yeah, you know what? I do know someone from there. Maybe the next show we can get somebody from USAA.
That would be amazing. Yes.
Yes.
Because there is a lot of information out there that we don't know.
No,
And you know,
no.
professionals like the speakers, the featured speakers for this past event, it can really help us to
Yes.
understand all these things that we don't know. We also had accountants.
Oh,
So,
yes.
you know, very important information. We learn about taxes. We learn about the IRS. We learn about how you can actually manage your wealth, because we don't really know how to do it. You know, we don't plan our future, Angela.
No, we don't plan a future. And even when I had my taxes done the other day, first thing my accountant said to me, okay, the IRS is actually changing things. They are now looking at as many losses that you take. So she said, next year, don't take as many losses, trying to turn over more profit, because see, again, nobody tells you. And if you don't know these things, all of a sudden the IRS is calling you saying, what's this, what's that? And also a great speaker to have is from H&R Block, because here's another thing a lot of people don't know. When they go to file their taxes, there's such a thing as called, you pay a little extra, but it's called peace of mind. So if the IRS does contact you, your accountants go directly to them. They talk on your behalf. So if there's a problem, they can get you out of it or tell you what to do. So again, these are all good, knowledgeable things that a lot of people don't know. And if you're not in the know, you can really get hurt out there.
Definitely. But also, besides the educational aspect of, you know, what we need to know to be informed,
Exactly.
we also had during this expo different presentations regarding the empowerment, the
Yes.
women empowerment.
Right.
And, you know, and also how you can start, grow, and expand your business. All these strategies, ideas, tips that the experts share with us are very important. Because
Yes.
if you want to have, you know, like a professional guide you with this, they're going to charge you.
Oh,
Right? The maybe the hour is going to be at least $100. But when you go to these events, you can actually get this information for free.
yeah, that's the beauty part about that. You're getting this information for free. And you're right. You want to go to an expert, they're going to charge you. Some of these people charge $20, $30, $40 an hour. And your time is limited and you may not get all the information that you need. But when you go to an expo like this, you're getting free information. You can pick up pamphlets, you can pick up booklets, and it's knowledge. And what do they always say? Knowledge is power. Okay.
Knowledge is part of you.
Yeah, knowledge is power. So I highly recommend wherever you are, in whatever state, if you see this roadshow coming, sign up. You can become a vendor, you can become a speaker, or you can attend the event for free. And don't be afraid to go, because you'd be surprised the people you're going to meet and the knowledge that you are going to gain.
And talking about exhibitors, I was so glad to see all these exhibitors there.
Yes.
The event was packed. I mean, we
Oh.
have over 1,000 registrations. People show up through the day, and it was very interesting. Nobody complained. Everybody was so happy. But
Yes.
the most important part, I saw everybody networking.
Yes,
so it was
everybody did.
5:30, the time to leave, and everybody kept, talking and interacting and doing networking. So that's kind of important. Our the lady from Nepal, that was a
Yes.
very nice presentation.
Oh, great presentation. Yes. And speaking of presentations, and even what I do in the world of pageantry and modeling, Latina, who's one of your 100
yeah,
successful,
Latina.
Latina, she was so impressed on, we put her in the fashion show in England, and she was so impressed on what I did. She actually joined the pageant. She flew out for that photo shoot that I did on board the ship.
Wow.
So this is great networking. Okay, I've got women now contacting me saying, hey, when is the next pageant? We want to do a big fashion show on the ship. So women actually are connecting. It's amazing.
That is the idea. If, like I always say, Al taught me this, if you are not networking, you are not working.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not networking, you're not working. And one of the things that happened to me the last couple of days, of course, every time I get a video or a picture from 100 successful women, I'm always tagging Know Your Value and Randall Lane, who has Forbes magazine. And I commented on a big show that they were doing for women this week in Abu Dhabi, okay? And they had the likes of Hillary Clinton and Billie Jean King, and really some powerful women. So I tagged them on the things that we were doing, and I congratulated them. And I wake up, and not only from Mika Brzezinski, but Hillary Clinton got back to me.
Wow.
And she said, what you ladies are doing there is absolutely amazing. She said, keep going.
Wow.
So I know one of these days that we're going to wind up on MSNBC, I Know Your Value, and we are taking this to the next level, okay? So just to get that endorsement, or just somebody to come back and say, you guys are doing a great job. I was like, this is at the top of the
and
world.
you know what? Through the years, how many years we're doing the Success of Women? Now 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, exactly.
We really, every year we're doing bigger and bigger and bigger these events. Now we have the road show.
Right.
Our next event is going to be Philadelphia. A lot of people is already, requesting information to attend, like you said, for free, because, you don't need to pay. Just go and connect with people. You never know if you're going to have a good business that day. Then the exhibitors, of course, and the speakers. So our next destination is going to be Philadelphia. But remember also that we have this year scheduled San Francisco, California.
That's
we have Chicago. We have Dallas, Texas. And, of course, our signature event, the annual Women Convention, that's going to be in India this year.
India. Yes, I know. Akshata's already gearing up for that one. Okay. And San Francisco, I've got my eye on that, because Gavin Newsom, who's the governor of California, he's very big on women's empowerment, extremely, okay? So that would be a good connection.
We're going to invite him.
Yes, Governor Newsom, you have to invite him. Yes, he's a great person, young ideas, bright lights. He reminds me of a young President Jack Kennedy. So I think we've got a good connection out there. Yeah.
And the beauty about this event, Angela, is that everybody that gets involved in the event actually keeps going to other events.
Yes.
Because, we are starting a revolution. It's like your business is not local anymore. Now you are becoming global. So you start connecting with other cities, with other states, with other countries, women all over the world.
Women all over the world, absolutely. And of course, Dee Thompson, she loves the event. She's a big supporter of that. So, and we're both presidential awardees, so that puts us in another light as well. But I think it's going to be a great year. And when you do events like this, there's other things that come out of it, other connections, okay? And as you said, other shows and other people may travel to another state, go to our show, go to another show. So it's like Al says, if you're not networking, you're not working.
And exactly. That's so true. We started also the not just the roadshow, but also the virtual membership.
Yes.
Which is something that I encourage everybody, all your viewers, to visit our site. is globaltradechamber.com, or you can also visit the women page, which is 100swb.com, and you're going to find out about the membership.
Yes.
It's a virtual membership. Right now, we are in the beta version, meaning that we're not charging, but it's going to cost eventually $600 per year.
That's not bad.
And right now, we're encouraging everybody to be part. You don't want to miss this platform. You're going to have the opportunity to create videos, post the videos, post pictures. You can actually create your own profile with pictures, the directory. You can create and post events there.
Yes, and post events, which is, yeah, that is absolutely
You
great.
can connect with everybody. You can chat with everybody. I mean, really, what we're creating is something unique just for you. And right now it's free, so take advantage of that.
And not only that, we want to also talk about the Academy, okay, which one of my girls who was a top model, she was our top model last year for Supermodels Unlimited magazine, but she was also Miss International World Supermodel, Belina Rodriguez. And
she was on the cover for.
Yeah, she was on the cover. Yeah, she was on the cover of Success Story. She's been on the cover for Supermodels, and now we got her in a couple of weeks dancing with Max from Dancing with the Stars.
Wow.
She's going to be doing that, and she's going to be my model coach, but she wants to also be the model coach for the Global Trade Chamber and 100 Successful Women in Business. She's great. And what I love about her, she has two different walks. She teaches the pageant walk, but she teaches the model walk. And to study with her is amazing because this girl has truly been around the world, around the United States, and has so much experience. So I think that's going to be another great addition.
That's going to be another surprise for everybody. Soon we're going to be talking about Academy.
Right.
We have so many ideas and projects planned and scheduled this year. You don't want to miss that. Stay tuned. Every time that Angela presents the show, you need to watch the show because she's always going to share good news with you.
Exactly. We're always going to share good news, and everything we do is connected. So, as I said, you know, whether we're talking about fashion, or we're talking about pageantry, or modeling, or business. And as I told our viewers, we even brought somebody on that did personal injury. Jesse Davison Law Firm a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, I saw him.
Yeah, we brought him on.
Yes.
Yeah. So always stay tuned because you never know the information that we're going to give you. And sometimes we have a lot of guests, but sometimes we do a lot of recaps. And recaps are good because then you're going to see videos and pictures, and we explain exactly what we're doing. So, Maria, thank you again so much for coming on Make Our World Your Runway. I know this won't be the last. We'll see you again. We've got to get Al Otero back.
Oh, yes. Al is sick these days, but he's going to get back soon. We wish you the best. He's the best.
Yes, he is. He's the best, and he's the founder of everything. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for tuning in on Make Our World Your Runway, and we'll see you next week with another powerful show.
And before we finish, Angela, remember that the 100 Successful Women in Business Awards is going to be this December in Mumbai, India.
Yes.
You are an entrepreneur. You are successful. Nominate your name now.
Right.
Visit again www.100swb.com. Put your name there, click on the nomination button, click your name, because now we are opening the registrations.
Right.
You know, all the nominations. After that, we're going to start selecting the
ladies. And I know Volume 3 is going to be coming out soon. Am I right?
Volume 3, yes. I mean, that's so many products that we have. We have the book.
The book.
Okay, I'm going crazy.
I know. It's like me. I got so many projects going on. Last night I walked into an event, and when you get the mayor come up to you from Fort Lauderdale and says, where you've been, so I know I'm doing something right.
You know, Angela, for sure you're doing something good. You are very successful, and I appreciate and admire you a lot.
Well, I thank you because you probably saw a video that I did last weekend, and it was total flow. And I have told everyone, I said, if it wasn't for you, who picked up on a few things, little things that I might be doing wrong, and I still do wrong, but I try to correct myself. But now when I go out and I'm on the road and people hand me a mic, it just comes to me. So thank you so much for that.
Oh, Angela, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Maria Renee Davila from 100 Successful Women in Business, the founder and CEO. And as always, we will see you again next week with another famous and packed show. Thank you for joining.